There we go. Let me check and make sure I can hear myself. And I can hear myself fine. It's kind of weird though. All right, let's go back here. We will. Oh, that's. Oh, I need to actually turn it on. Okay, that's not bad. All right, so basically, I was kind of dinking around. I'm gonna mute myself. There we go. I was dinking around a little bit, and instead of making our own custom jump, you know, why not just use Unreal's? And we can actually probably go into the up here in the constructor and actually add more. I forget why I put this in there. And it's, oh, so let's actually make this bigger. So then we can just do this. That's the only downside. So I guess we can go over here. Okay, so basically, let's see what this is saying. In your A player subclass, after getting my character and its character movement, and get character movement. Oh, so you're creating an if statement to check to make sure your character's there. And okay, so we can give that a shot because we are. We would have to stop the. We'd have to stop this real quick. Oops. So we can kind of close out of that. It should stop. And so what we want to do is like I said, basically what this is doing is it's making sure that our character is real, and if it's not, then it would just skip the if statement, so that, you know, something wouldn't happen where, like, it would what do you think? Like it would just like error out and like shut down the program. So what we could do is grab this. Okay, so when you see, like, we put new jump height here, right? So there's, I mean, we still got to work on the animation, so I'm not going to be really too worried about that. But let's grab this real quick. So we'll grab this. We will put it down here. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. So if, oh, so we are already doing that. That's kind of what this is. You're assigning it, so if you cannot assign the character, then it's not going to go in here. So we can just do this. The other thing that we would probably want to do is we could kind of test this out. So instead of being 300, hey, how you doing, Boom? Free code. I got free code. I kind of took it. You can have it. I will share freely. I'm just testing something out. Like I said, I am pretty noob for all this. I found out recently you can like Unreal has a basic 3D designer, kind of like a basic Blender. I think, if I read it correctly. I might have misunderstood what it was saying. There we go. Oh, nice. Actually, yes, so the lights are working perfect. I need to add some more. I don't know what to add. Oh, there it is. So if we, okay, so that did not work out how I thought it would work. That is not. I can't move. I know. I don't know if I should. Yeah, the Unreal shaders move origin points. Okay. Yeah, because Blender. I looked at Blender and I'm like, help, help me. I know a lot of people do the donut one that's like 6 years old. It still works. So let me see why that's not working. We can just open this up. Oh, it's not there. Oh, pretty good. I don't. So I get a little bit. I think I mentioned this. Like I get a little bit of anxiety when I go to stream, and then I just don't stream. So I'm like, I just need to fight through it. It'll be all right. People are nice. They'll come in and help. Oh, I didn't actually. Okay, that would probably help that. But yeah, that's one of the issues that I'm having sometimes, which is kind of why I don't stream. So what's I don't think it's in class setting. Yeah, it's not. Player controller. The jump should be on here. Like there should be, like a checkbox for jumping, and there's no checkbox. Am I in the wrong one? Hang on, I'll find it. Character player controller. Then our includes. I don't know what that one's for. I don't even remember adding it. Huh. Let's shrink this up. Oh. Yeah, and like I still need to learn some stuff. Yeah. I know. Weird. Actually, let's check real quick. There we go. Stream Deck. No, it's not Stream. It's Wave. For the character movement, which, okay, I mean, it's, oh, that's why. There we go. Which I thought was in. I don't have a movement now. I didn't do anything. So character controller is where I thought I put it. Those are animations. Where is it? Because I could have. I don't. Player character? I don't think I put it in here. I thought. So let's. Okay, we'll check here real quick. Let's do 4450 real quick to see if this is the actual thing that it uses. I don't think it was. Oh. Well, I did that. Does it still go? I can't. Okay, there we go. that was a little much. So then the question becomes is why is the what was that? So why is the player controller Superman act? I know. Okay, so that must mean that like one of the things I don't fully understand is the controller. What does I thought the controller controlled the movement, but I think you use it to do, I guess, maybe the buttons and whatnot, and then the actual player character would be that. So if we go into, we can test it real quick. We can close out of this. So if I remember, that was a little crazy though. This character. Okay, so if we, here's some more code if you want, Boom. It's just basic stuff I've kind of copied and pasted. Well, I typed it all out, but just so I would remember. Typically for top down camera components. So this is jump items. Oh, okay. So if we do character movement. No. Okay. Add force. That's not right. Jump. See how it should be like. I'm doing this wrong. I just got to remember how to do it. No, because we're already in here. So oh, there it is, right here. There it is. I got it. I think movements. Oh, not what I wanted. Oh, I did want that though. Jump velocity. So if we do 2500 F, is it F? Yeah, it should be F. Okay, so float. So if we do this, now if when we load, I used to do, I guess, live code, but I heard a lot of people say anytime you're using like, I use JetBrains Rider, that's what this is, or if you use like, I know a lot of people still use the Visual Studio. They literally want you to shut down Unreal, type your code in, save it, and then relaunch Unreal. It's kind of weird. So if we do this, there we go. Okay, well, that's something I learned. So we jump. I think we're gonna miss. We're gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, but you are honestly, Boom. You're awesome when it comes to like the nodes, Blender. What else have I seen you do? Mainly nodes and Blender, like, and then making your own, like VTuber skin. I think is what you did too. So, like, that's just like whoosh for me. So yeah, I mean, you're like really good with Unreal. Okay, so we have, okay, so anything we want to do, I guess we do in here. So I will have to figure out how high I want to jump. Where are we at? We're at the CPP. Let's see what's in, the header real quick though. Public character. So camera boom, and so we have our camera boom. So I do know we're because we called it here, so we don't have to, you know, do like the use spring arm component, whatever. I do understand that. And we don't have to have that in there because that's an actual part of this. So I know that, and that's about where we go. Character. So for move, what else can we do with jump? Because anything you do in the in Unreal itself, like in the in that details pane, you can. That's what happened. And you forget to comment it out. So you're creating a default. I can read this too. So I don't know what a default subject is. I just know that you use that to. And let me think. Okay, I'll make sure I had that. So you're creating the camera boom, and you're setting the camera boom to wherever this is, and then you're telling how long it is and the different stuff for it. Actually, yeah, I know, like I said, player controller. So if we look at jump, so any of this stuff, see how it's now 500, it was 420 because I set it to do it there. So if we can do like this. So if we do, so I can take this, apply gravity while jumping. Let's see, gravity scale. I think that's what that would be. Maybe, hang on. Apply. Yeah, so oh, so right now we have it as true, so we can set this to false. Like, so anything you want to do in the engine, you can do it in code. But then all I know is you can actually add. I thought you could as well. That's why I don't understand, like, what's the difference between the C++ side and then the blueprint, or yeah, the blueprint side, because you can add like pins to all your nodes, really, and then I thought you could link them back to, you know, whatever you wanted it to link to. So, oh yeah, wait, what am I doing? We can go here. So if we look now at our jump, that's all I know. I mean, like I said, I know some basic stuff. So now it's unchecked, and it was checked before. So anytime we were to restart it, it would always go based off what's in C++, not what's in here. Oh, but yeah, so like I said, I just need to... So that's something I learned I did not know. So we want can jump. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, yeah, that's things I can't do. I mean, I'm not gonna say unfortunately, but because I mean, for my job, I can't do that. I work with a lot of different I don't want to say regulatory bodies, but they're like PCI, DSS, CGIS. Oh yeah. Oh no, the jump was working. Now it's the animation part, which I'm gonna have to go do. We don't need to do this though. We can set this back. Stop this. So our jump items and then our crouch items. So that's the other thing we need to look at is I need to remember how to show the what is it? The count, the capsule, so we can make sure when we hit the crouch button, we're actually crouching. And once we do that, then I can start working on the animations. This is the last part I needed to do. The jump was working, it's just not jumping right. And I don't know how to do that in C++. I don't know if you can do it in C++, in all honesty. No. So if we push play, see how we can't crouch. So I need to do show collision. Okay, so we're not crouching. We can tell just because the capsule's not doing anything. So if we hit the crouch, the capsule should actually be crouching with us, but it's not. I think. I'm pretty sure that's how that would work. If I remembered right. Like I said, I could be wrong. So we need to go... First thing we need to do is go... I think it's this one, and we need to make sure crouching is enabled, and I'm pretty sure it is. And walk off ledges when crouch. Oh, that's actually something we're going to want, though. I put crouching, not crouch. Can't crouch. Okay, so we can click this, at least for now. I'm going to have to go back into C++ and actually type all this out. So if we push play... Oops, I hit the wrong button. So we do hit the wrong button. So be show collisions. That didn't work. Okay, so that's not working, and I do know in our layer, here we go. In here, we did set up our crouch, so it should be working. So crouch should be inputs. What I set crouch to? Left control. Okay, so I was hitting left control. Because sometimes you'll have, like in actually Battlefield, I notice if you can hold left control down to crouch, but as soon as you let up, you'll stop. Or you can hit C to crouch, and it's a toggle, so you'll stay crouched, and then you hit C again, and you'll uncrouch. I've seen that. Oh, actually, you want to know what? Lumia stream? I don't know if Lumia stream's on. Okay, what's up? So, I'm trying to remember how to... make sure that it's crouching. I mean, I guess we could just go through the animations. Do I have? Oh shoot! Do I have the crouching animations? Is the question. I don't. So we have these, right? So we have our crouching in here somewhere. Animation. So we have our this works. So we need to do so we need to create a variable. I don't know where. Based on what I'm seeing, I think we need to create the variable in here. So we would do crap. Let me see if I can remember how to create the variable. Let's see. There's nothing in that one. I don't know why I have some of these. Oh yeah, I do. Checking something out. So I also have these like in-ear monitors, and man, like everything sounds so different. I was a little surprised. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I might have missed that. I'm trying to, for some odd reason, that I'm not getting a thing. Let's open up Stream Deck real quick. Let's go to the next. Here we will set link. This is going to be system input system monitor. Later. Wait, nope. Nope, we want one. Now we do 5. That is very weird. Actually, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So I have this down, which is fine, but when I turn it up, my actual volume for the music goes up. So it should not be. So if I do, no, it shouldn't be all. It should be monitor mix. That shouldn't affect you guys, I don't think. It's just affecting me hearing it. Damn, I don't remember. So there's all that. So that's the ring light I have up over there. Trying to, what the heck? Voice outputs. I don't think it's. That's the master volume. We don't. That's what it says, master output. We don't want the master output. So we want to select our system. We could use that. Oh wait. No. So this is weird. Let me look. Mixer. Oh, that's not supposed to be doing that. Here we go. There we go. That's why I couldn't hear, because it was being stupid. So basically, you can open up your sound mixer. I use Chatty just so I can hear when someone says something. It was set onto my this monitor I'm using for some reason. So, oh, shoot! I just realized. Oh well, that's fine. That was dumb. I just realized I didn't even realize that it was on there. Oh well. Anyways, I'll have to delete this VOD. What was it? I have to actually cut it from. Yeah. So yeah, so your sound. So I have the Elgato was it Stream Deck Plus, which allows me to use the Wavelink software. So then I can split up. I have a number of audio channels I can use, so that each one does something different. So I can send certain things to the stream and certain things not. Like I'm listening to someone complain, and it's I mean I really like her streaming. She's hilarious, but she's complaining about Zelda, which you guys can't hear because that's all on a different audio channel that I have set to something else. Yeah, browser. So I don't have browser going to my output for stream. So okay, so and I figured out how to get all this stuff to work too. You see how this says something? It's 2,200 IQ. Looks like ads are just gonna start here in a second. Oh, what was I doing? I was doing I wanted to see. Okay, so here, that's a function though. We don't want to create a function. I just got to remember how to create a not a function. No, okay. Oh, you want to know what? I think I know how to do it now. All right, so you just do floats, or no, it'd be bool. B is jumping. Bool. Oops. There we go. Hey, how you doing, Devro? B is crouching. We can see for crouching. So then we close this, go back in here. So we can do B is jumping equals true. Actually, why not? We're going to set the false real quick because I want to test to make sure I'm doing this right. So same way with this, we're going to set this up to be is. So basically, I'm just trying to understand some stuff there. Dev row trying in C++ to see if this would work. So we had them set to true originally, so we're going to check and see if they're false. There we go. I put my marine sign up there because behind me you can't really see that well. Okay, where's it at? Oh, it's right here. All right, so let's go in. But how are you doing, Dev Row? Hopefully you're having an awesome day. It is. I think if it's 8 my time, you have to add 5 or 6 to you for your time. So it's like 1 or 2 a.m. Whew. I think I got some good. Oh, that's always nice. I got some bad news about a week ago myself, but whatever. I was waiting for, at least for me, I was waiting for a job to get posted so I could apply to it, and they're not going to post it anytime soon. So yeah, there's that. Oh, ads are running. Let me. So that's what we're all right. So I figured out what we need to do, but ads are running right now, so we will wait a little bit and for the ads to get done over on Twitch. But it looks like I know some people do have Twitch Prime, or not Prime. Some people are subbed, and then some people have what is a Twitch battery thing. I forget what it's called. So you could they don't have any stuff. Any ads? There we go. Stuff is ads. That's what I meant. Yeah, I'm not sure. So that's what I need to. This is what I need to understand. So we could probably use can jump, new capability. So how do you link? Move this here. There we go. Should this be protected though? That's the other question I'm kind of curious about. Should we? I don't know. Okay, looks like we're back. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out like if these should go here. I set my. Oh, nice. I remember you were talking about you had a manuscript. You check, evaluate, and get some feedback. She sent me an email that she needs more time to write everything down and read it and loved it. Also, I signed my contract as a creative director in September. Oh, nice. So that's not very that's super like a couple weeks. Well, congratulations on that. I have some decaf coffee I forgot to drink this morning. I can't have regular coffee. My heart is like, I can't take it. So how do you, so let's, well, I'm gonna have to look this up. This is one thing I don't know how to do. How to, oh, here we go. Here I got something real quick. Eat this much. So I'll show you guys something actually kind of good. Let me make sure. Bookmarks. Just making sure. Okay, so I don't see so I made this. Ground turkey and zucchini pizza boats. Actually, it looks like they kind of curved it out too. But basically, I use ground turkey, so then my wife's like, yeah, I don't like how thick the zucchini is, so I kind of so I probably could take a little bit more out. It might cook a little better. But basically, you take the garlic, olive oil, you mix it up, preheat your oven. But yeah, it has like what you need and how to make it. It's pretty good. A lot of fat though. What kind of fat is it? Ooh, ouch. That's a lot, but it has a lot of fiber. I mean, it's quite a bit of fiber. Where's it at? So you're talking about fats. Ouch. That's cheese. That's why. This has a lot of cheese. I didn't add too much cheese on mine, though. So it's going to be less than that. So if we actually go and look at the cheese. That's pretty bad. Yeah, see, 13.5. So if we go into our nutrition. Yeah, that's 8.6. Wonder what some of the that's total fat. That's like all the fat. Parmesan cheese is probably the other one. Has a lot of fat in it. Yeah, so saturated fats are bad. So I didn't add too much. So if we actually look, it's like, hey, use. Let me see. 1 and 6. I didn't even use that much. And then 3 ounces. That's like half a bag for us. So 8 ounces is usually the normal size bag. So it's like, here, put like almost half a bag on. I'm like, yeah, no, nope. So I added probably not even half of that. So might be a little lower. All right. So anyways, it's pretty good though. It was about time some good stuff happens. Yes. So hopefully that creative director position is kind of what you're looking for, and you're super stoked and stay, I guess. I don't know, or be able to move up, maybe even become maybe VP of creative direction. I just made that up, I think, right? It's not a real thing, I don't think. I closed that on accident, didn't I? We'll use ChatGPT. I don't sign up. All right, so how to so in Unreal 5.6, like you could put this and it's like, hey, we're just gonna write it in Unreal 4 anyways. B is jumping to can jump in the details pane of the player character. Or is it movement? So override, right click on the graph, search for can't. Oh shoot! I already see the issue. See, he said Java. Here we go. In C++. Okay, so we did this. So we created our no, it's not virtual. Right here. Oh, U property. Oh, that might be why. So in your CPP file, so it has it as, oh. Okay, so we start off at false right here. So in your constructor, you'll have it set to is jumping false. That's why, because we're looking, if we're in the air, we're not looking to actually enable that feature, first of all. That's the first thing. Okay, so that's I didn't man. I just realized that. So if parent can jump, default checks, can jump internal implementation. Oh, okay, that's, I'm not sure. See, this right here is like, whoosh. I don't understand. I mean, I can read it and I understand what it's doing. So the bool parent can jump is you're setting it to this super, so you're setting it above, like up outside of this. You're setting it to like the I think the default of Unreal itself. So that's why the bool is true. It is, you can jump, but you're not jumping. So then when you're landed, you're not jumping. So we could name it, instead of is jumping, we could name it like is in air to see if you're in the air. Okay, so they're, but that's not what I was looking for. So what I'm trying to do is, I think it's this one right here. So let's check this out real quick, because I have an idea. So let's bring this back real quick, because I think this is can jump. See, can jump internal implementation. I think that is the can jump checkbox, and that's what I want to check. So with my plugin, what I'm trying to do is, this is like the camera, so I can have it set to like, you know, top down if I want more of like that, you know, like a Diablo, or maybe like a Path of Exile game, or what else is like a top down, whatever other top down games are. I can then, oh well, you know, I don't want to do a top down game, I want to do third person game. So then I can, the next option would be like a third person game, so I can set, so instead of, you know, that top down, it's now a third person game I'm playing, or I want to make. And then the last one is you know, first person. So usually if you have a like Skyrim, for instance, or, you know, any of the other Elder Scrolls, you can go into, you know, between first and third person. So that's what the other thing I was thinking, maybe doing that. Or I could, you know, be like The Witcher, which is more of a just the third person. So I mean, there's like a number of different things I can look at, but this right here is probably kind of important. One, not because we're selecting the category we're going to put the bool in, but also because now we're allowing it to be, you can read and write it, and it can be edited. And I don't fully, I mean, I understand this. In the blueprint, you can read it. It is able to read and change the variable, but I don't fully understand what that is. This is, like I said, category. So one of my games also has a third person to first person switch. Oh, like a button, like, so I know in like I said, the Elder Scrolls, you can like use the middle mouse wheel to kind of go out, or you can hit a button and it'll pop you into, you know, third person, or you can kind of zoom in. But no, I wanted it to be, I wanted like me to choose. So I want top down, and then the other two I can't use, or I want just first person or just third person, and or you know first and third. You know, I want to be able to choose, so that when I'm making a game, I can choose and say that's what I want. That's what I need to figure out. But yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I know Skyrim does it where you can use your mouse. I thought there was like V or something as well. Oh, maybe that might be because I've been playing a lot of the Dragon Quest Builder 2, and V's in and out. Oh my, that game is oh my, it's so annoying. What is second person? That is, I don't know. Second person view. A viewpoint set from the perspective of another character in a game and not controlled by the player is a second person camera. Okay, or we have oh, it's driver 2. Driven, which the action is driven by a character. The narrator describes what you do. Okay, so yeah. So I actually, there's a book that does that too that I've read where it's written from, I mean, it's a fantasy book, but it's written from the view of the blind monk of what he's hearing being said. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, a little bit. Sounds like it. So very few games. Yeah. So kind of, yeah. I can look, I mean, I guess we could take a gander. I don't fully understand some of how it's all written in C++. So I guess I could kind of go back and forth between it, but they might not have some of the things that I was looking at either, though. But yeah, kind of a little bit of both. I mean, I don't know if it, like I said, would have everything I would be looking for, and I mean, it's nice to at least kind of understand how to do it. I tried the top down, and it's actually kind of neat. You could click and move the character, but like Champions in Norrath, you can actually use the controller to move. Because it was on the PlayStation, so it's a top down game that you can use a controller to move around in, and then you can jump too, which is kind of rare. Usually in those like type of games, you can't jump either. So there's like a 3D aspect to it as well. It's like I said, it's kind of interesting. So if I have these created, hang on. Oh, that's right. We wanted to do this one. Okay, so we want to do this one. So where's this at? This is in protected. All right, so public protected. So I guess let's do this real quick. Oh my gosh. So it's canned jump. Okay. Internal. It is a thing. All right. I just want to make sure. Oh, because we don't have a thing for it. That's why. Generate definition. So they have it set to parent can jump. So they're do I understand what this, so okay, so they're setting it to something shorter, so we can do that. The super can jump, just so I know. I could do parent, but let's cut that out. That return B, super can jump, and the other one was false. Let me think about this jumping. Let me think about this real quick so I kind of understand. I understand this, so we're turning this, and we are not jumping. Oh, okay, I get it. So the can jump is clicked or checked, and then but we're not jumping right as of right now. Okay. So if we do this, but that doesn't. How do we set this to something? Can we set it to something? Because that's what I wanted to do, to see if we could set it. So it's a constant. It's a constant. Okay. Only allow jump if not already marked as jumping. Make B visible in details panel. Oh yeah. We need to do this though. I forgot about that. So if we go back in here, we can do this. So we can do this here as well, but we'd be crouch. All right. So let's see why is this not working now? All right. So U property. Blueprint. Read write. Okay, so that worked. Edit anywhere. Category. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Jump. Okay, so because of this. So we're so I see something like this I don't understand. So as you can see, this is so if we do this, we'll just let it run. I need to see why, because this is saying that it's not seeing anything. Oh, that's why. Oh, on private members. Oh, whoops. Okay, my bad. That's why it was mad at me. We'll put it in protected. Oops. Okay, let's try that. I don't know where these are going to be though. One day it'll. Okay, so why? We probably should add this stick though. So we're landed. Now we're not. Okay. See, I kind of understand some of it. So, remember my choice. I probably should have said yes. All right. So if we're here, we do jump. Is jumping. Okay. Perfect. We have our jump thing right here, and it is jumping. And then can jump now is checked. I thought we had that set to. No, we didn't. So if we shoot, like I said, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So this is here now, right? So we can see is jumping now. What about crouch? So is crouching, and then the can crouch. So the other thing that would probably have to do is create a virtual bool. Can crouch, internal implementation. Did I spell that right? Okay, so this is not going to work because I guess, as override, it is not override. Okay, so that means that this isn't a thing. So how do I can crouch? Will that work? So we can do the same thing here. Bool super. Nope, not what I wanted. There we go. Super B super can crouch. Okay, we'll just right or control right. There we go. So then we can return B super Can crouch. Yep. Tab to complete. Okay, so we have. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, I forgot to stop. There we go. Like I said, I'm just writing stuff and seeing what happens. Trying to remember. I think. Have you ever seen the movie Paw? Just started watching it with my wife. Movie. Oops. Paul. Oh. Maybe. So I like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. You know, I've seen a number of their other stuff, and that was pretty good. I think I've seen that. I want to say I have. Oh, man. That's what happened. Hang on. So then. So I'm trying to, because this really like pulls, like the things go back, so it kind of pulls. I have a clip that I just clipped to my shirt, and I'm hoping to, it's kind of annoying though. Let me move it somewhere else. That's a little better. So if we have the super. But yeah, so these go back behind me, and like sometimes they'll get stuck between me and the chair. So I'm trying to keep them up a little bit. Eventually, I'm gonna take them out because they're starting to hurt. I'm getting used to them, so I've had them in for a while today. But all right. So So can we open? If we do crouch, can crouch. Hey, thanks for the follow. I try to do what's it called? Anonymous follows. There we go. Just because I know people like to lurk and I don't like to interrupt that. I'm pretty sure it's still anonymous. I don't think I changed that yet. I mean, I could see, but Alien meets them too. Yeah. Oh man, I think I did like a while ago, but it's on Netflix. And I don't have. Okay, I was like, "What's this?" Yeah, I haven't had Netflix for a little while, but I want to say I have. I'm pretty sure I've seen like a lot of the movies that both of them are in together. Like Shaun of the Dead. There we go. I just couldn't think of that one. There's another one too, where Simon Pegg's character was in like London, and he eventually moved out to like this little town where I think the other guy was a police officer. What? Maybe that was Shaun of the Dead. Wait, hang on. Let me look real quick. I don't. Paul showed Hot Fuzz. It was Hot Fuzz. That's what it was. I like that one too. That was pretty good. I had to look for a second to see which one it was. So we have can crouch, and then jump is both. Is jumping is not. I'm trying to remember how to. Look at the details panel, like out here when you're actually running the game. See, there's no. Okay, here we go. There we go, and then do jump. So if we do, okay, so see, is jumping didn't check. So what we can do is, because we need to link it so that it's for the, I'm pretty sure it's to help the animation, so it knows if we're jumping or not. Because if we're, I'm just trying to remember how, though. That's the only issue. So right now it's unchecked. I wonder if we do... No, hang on. So if we do... Where's jump at? So jump is... Where's jump at? It is in the player... Where did I put that at? Here we go. So if we go into here, and we do this, start jump. So if we do, character, oh, or does it get? See, this is okay, no, we're doing jump first. Can jump. It was true? No, that's wrong. What's wrong with it? So look, it doesn't even tell me. It just says it's wrong. Look at it. It's just like it's wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's something wrong. We're just not going to tell you what it is. It's wrong 72. So line 72. It's wrong. Damn. All right. That's not it. That real quick. Okay. Ooh, almost dropped my coffee on me. Oh shoot. Get owner. Get character. No. Is it get? Is it get pawn? Nope. Movement component. Dot. B is nope. B. Nope. Okay, like I said, oh, shoot, man. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Oh, ad starts in like 8 seconds. Crap. So... all right. Oh. Hang on. It's around. I'm pretty sure I wrote it somewhere. Maybe I didn't. We're checking though real quick. See right here. Get controlled character. So, might be able to grab this real quick. Where's it at? I'm probably making this way harder than it needs to be in all honesty, so my bad. This is the first thing I'm gonna say. So wait. Hang on, no, it doesn't go here. Oh, there's ads running. I'll let her figure it out. Yeah, it is very difficult. Because I don't know where things go. I kind of understand a lot of it. It's just I don't know where it goes. which is one of the learning things that I have to do. Once basically, like, every time I've learned how to code different languages, so I learned how to do like basic, like, I'll wait because I don't know if anybody can hear me, so I'll wait a little bit until, because like I said, I haven't seen there's an ad, but I don't know if there's like an ad or one of the little ads up in the little corner that I've seen a lot of. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. There is, but yeah, okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh man, let me see if I can find it. Okay, so yeah, so all right, so what I was gonna say is it is very hard if you don't know what you're doing, like me. I learned how to code in basic AS400 stuff when I was going to college. It was just some random class I took. What else I did? Or Visual Basic, I should say. And there's another one I was learning, Python. And it took me forever to, like, I have to have my aha moment so that I, like, because then things start to, like, just click together and just go, right? That's just how I am. I have not found that. I've, worked for a while. I've had little, like, okay, I kind of understand this, but not, like, the big one that I need. That once I get, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. But it's just like some of the stuff that I don't fully understand, like what goes in the player controller versus what goes in the player. So I think the player controller, if we look right here, because we have it up, we can look here in the header. So it looks like it's just, all your movement stuff, for in this instance is what we're using it for. And then some more additional movement stuff, and that's really it. But the actual, like, what buttons to press and whatnot, but the actual configuration, because if we go look at the player controller in here, so if we go, that's the player character, not what I wanted, this one. So we actually look at the player controller here, right? So if we do jump, it just gives you the jump action, but when we go in here and type jump, it has all the stuff for jump. Right here. So if you want to change the settings for your jump and you have a player controller, you'd set, you'd set your input up, in here, and then you'd go into your player. Oops, let me go the other one. You go into your player controller, and then you'll set up all your player controller, which for me, this is really easy. I've done it enough times. So this isn't going to work. So we can just remove this. Yeah, and that's the issue that I have. But I have this, so I understand super begin play means it's the begin, like it's the actor, right? It's the A actor begin play. That's why it's super. So you're grabbing that and you're using that, and then you're gonna check your player context. I forget exactly what check does. Oh, it just looks okay. So then this right here, so you're taking the U, which is it user? I always forget what the U is, but you're taking the your enhanced local player subsystem and you're creating this subsystem using the local player subsystem. You're going to check that to make sure it's, I think, active, and then you're going to grab the mapping context we created here, which is, is that what it is? Player context, but it says it's 0, so that's okay. Now I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's, and then we can see the cursor. We set the. I don't know why I was doing some of this. Some of this we might not need. I think it's so we can see the cursor though. So if we push play, yeah, so we can see the cursor, right? So you can click. I can actually just turn these off because for now we don't really need it. So this we can disable those. I don't think it's gonna work though. Yeah, so we have to close out of it. It's fine. then keep going, blah blah blah. So then you're linking. This is where you link your stuff. So you have your move action that you created in your header. So that's your move action. Oh, okay, I get it now. So player context. So if we go in here and we go to stop here, let me close out of this real quick. So you have all these, right? So your player context that we created, then we can set it. So now it knows that the player context is our player movement. So it's just kind of linking it into Unreal from here. And then our move action, our jump action, and our crouch action. So if we go back into here, we have each of these. We're binding, each of these to its counterpart. And so it's when it's triggered. So in this instance, you would know that when you drag out you create your move action and then you drag it out into here. Is this the right one? Yeah. So if we do, that might, just easier to do it in this one. So if we do our, no, it'd be, what do we, hang on, move. So we look for our move, IA move. We can just, we have our triggered, and that's what this is. It's saying that's the triggered for this. And this object, and then it's linking it to the move, which is in there. So let's go down here. I gotta find it. I don't know where it's at. Here. So then it's doing all of this stuff. So that's when you push forward and whatnot. So WASD is linked in doing this. Like I said, it's a pain. I kind of understand it on the more basic set of things, but yeah, each of these link down there. But that's all I got. As I said, it is very very a web of interconnected things, as you said. So I understand the basics of it. It's just so the issue that I had, Unreal, because I was going through these, hang on, if I can spell. Let's go over here. Actually, before I do that, let's switch this real quick. Show more accounts. We're going to switch this to my actual other email. There we go. Shoot. It did that. Unreal. I just put training documentation. And then they had. Oh, but this is not it. This is not it. That's not what I was looking for. They had some basic, like on their website, they have some learning. There it is. Or no, it's not this one. Give me a second. I'll have to find it. Learning, Unreal Engine. I think it's right here. So then they have all of these. So I'm like, well, there's. Well, yeah. I'm not. I was looking for the actual training. Tutorial. No. Courses. I don't remember where it's at. Yeah, so I don't want to go through all these, right? Because that's just, I don't know if that would, something I'd want to do. I just gotta remember where it's at. There's like Unreal themselves. So these are all like other, well, I guess it's Epic Games. There's other ones that other people have done that they for community tutorial stuff. But they did their own, but when I was going through some of their easier ones, like the basic ones, they didn't have, it wasn't very good. Like it looked like it was based on, oh wait, no, we don't want that. Okay, so I don't creating first project. I know how to do that. Building first level, working with visuals. I don't remember where it's at. They had one though. I wish it's somewhere on the Epic Games. Oh my gosh, I don't remember where it's at. I wish I could mine tutorial. I haven't done any tutorials. Learning? Yeah, I don't remember where it's at. I'm sorry. It's down here somewhere. Oh, marks. I guess I could have bookmarked it. I don't know where it's at though. So we got tutorial snippet. What's new? Getting started. But yeah, I was told that, hey, just go. If you want to learn how to do it, just go do it. So that was Gamian. Oh, you want to know what? There's a whole bunch of people in here too. One. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for everybody, I forgot to do something. So usually I forget to. Hang on, give me 1 second. Oh, it's gone. I use Firebot. I don't know where it's at. Reading that's for nerds. Yeah. I use Firebot though, and I realized that I forgot to do something. And I can't. Oh my gosh, this is starting to get a little annoying. There we go. I gotta remember how to move it. I don't know where it's at. Like I'm trying, it's like oh shoot. Hang on, I gotta remember. Hang on, let me do something. What's gonna do? Not being fired anywhere. Okay, hang on. I gotta how to move a window. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Space M. Oh, there it is. There we go. Ta-da! Magic. So I forgot to turn this on. So anybody who's talked or wants to talk again, like except for Boom, I'll copy you, Boom. I haven't. Shoot. Let's do here then. I did not add you. So we'll add you. Now, let me bring this over. Roles and ranks, streamers, edits, add, Boom, add. Oh, wait. There you are. Wow, did you see all those other ones? Boom, they're trying to take your name. So now if anybody talks, it will. There you go. It's working. Thank you. Thank you for. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to turn that back or enable it so that basically I have it set up so anybody talks, it's not. So if I have people that come in like the lurk, so I don't want to call them out when they come in. So if they talk, they'll get like a little shout out. So I don't know. I think D-Man said he was going to lurk. So I will add. We'll here. and I am part of a stream team as well, and I don't think anybody's here from there. It's the Dragon's Nest. There's a lot of people who play games. I'm probably the only one that doesn't, or one of the very few. They're all great though. I've watched like all of them, honestly. Like, I'll have them up and listening. I like to lurk. That's my favorite thing to do. I don't want to bug nobody. I just want to sit down and lurk and then say hi sometimes. There you go. Yep. And then D-Man plays. I should need to set it up so actually it does. He was playing, was it Arkham Knight? Or one of the Batman games. I think. Or were you? Maybe. I thought it was. I could be wrong. And then Boom does a lot of Boom. Honestly, Boom is awesome. You want to talk about being over people's heads? Boom's is like, I just like just watching. All right, I've got to go to bed at 3 a.m. Good luck on your endeavors. Well, thank you. I will try. Like I said, I'm horrible at this, and I don't know if I should switch back over to doing just blueprints, and then continue learning on the side. Basically, what I'm doing in blueprints, then do it on the side in C++. I was playing Gotham Knights yesterday. Oh, okay. Gotham Knights, Batman, the same thing, right? That's what I'm kind of thinking now, because I'm coming up to the point where I'm like, I'm kind of stuck a little bit. In blueprints, at least, there's a lot more help. Because from what I've found, there's a lot more people who just use blueprints rather than C++. At least the people I know. I don't know if there's any. I'd have to go double check and see, but yeah, as far as I remember, most people that like I watch on YouTube that do Unreal, they do Spaghetti Net. Yes. Oh, I get very like, it has to be perfect. It has to be a straight line, and if it's not a straight line, I will put the little circles on, and then I will like make sure it looks very nice. I can't have like spaghetti code everywhere, like not really spaghetti code, but just like lines everywhere. It has to be nice and straight. I cannot have them like scattered around. I don't know why. It's just me and like things I can't do. So, but yeah, I think I might. I gotta figure out how to do the plugin that way though, because I know how to do the plugin with all the code and stuff, because you can just put it into the plugin folder, or put the code. You make, you know, your public and private folders, and then in those public and private, you know, you'd put your headers in the public folders, and then, you know, sort however you want to sort those out. You put the C++ in the private section. So yeah. Hey, how you doing? No, you were in Flower stream earlier today. I remember. Oh yeah, I'm doing well. I'm kind of stuck now, so I like to kind of dance on the fence and just kind of go, I don't know. But nope, that's where I remember seeing your name. Do you stream at all? Out of curiosity, was it Nova? Was it Cybin? Nova Cybin. Okay, so I mean, so when I stream, I do, you know, game dev stuff. Off stream, I play Fortnite. I do lately I've been doing Battlefield 6 while I can. Okay, so we can. Seeking learning. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna switch back over to kind of using this because I think that would be easier for me in the long run. At least for right now. I need to sit down at least an hour or two a day to kind of go over the C++ side and kind of what I'm doing in, you know, in blueprints, switch it over. But we can give you a, I think this is Nope, that's this one. Oop. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a second. I don't remember the codes at all, or not codes, commands. Hey, hang on, we can. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Hang on, give me a second. I pushed the wrong button. I gotta remember how to. It's been a minute. Edits. Run effect. That's what it was. There we go. So if I do this, then I can do. Here we go. I got you. I got it. I figured it out. There we go. Boom. Let's see if this works. There we go. Perfect. So I'm guessing I looked real quick. Did I think I did. Oh, you're okay. You're live right now. Okay. Oh man, Call of Duty. I actually deleted it a little while ago. It's like I said, I've been playing. I don't like. There we go. I don't like. Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to make my own game right now, but I decided instead of making my own game, make some plugins, which allow me. So if I get a number of plugins together, I can then just easily make a game like that, and then kind of make the world when I'm after. I think that would probably be the easiest overall. But yeah, I tried, streaming, games and stuff. It's just I get more people in when I code, so I don't know. It's weird. I don't even know what I'm gonna do now. I think I'm gonna work. I think tomorrow we'll sit down, start doing some blueprint stuff. Get it all set up hopefully quick. But yeah, so I guess we could probably start right now. I felt the desk vibe. Oh, my alarm's going off. Ugh. It's like I felt the desk vibrating. My phone. Alarm going off. I do need to take my medicine, but I can wait. Yeah, I'll have to stop in. I can give me 1 second. I can leave you up. Figure this out again. There we go. Yeah, I deleted my Call of Duty, so there we go. Where are we? Okay, so I guess we can kind of start real quick on that then. Like I said, as much as I want to stay working on, code and stuff, it's just stream. It's like I don't know how to do the code. I don't know where to, do I need to create a whole new file? Do I need to, what do I need to do? That's kind of where I'm stuck. I deleted it about 3 times. Yeah, oh my gosh. So don't get me started on Battlefield 6. It took me, all right. So the issue I was having, it's what I was doing, what I usually do in Fortnite and what I do in Call of Duty. I just run forward and just go fight people. Don't do that. That is not how that game's set up. So at least if you're doing like the bigger maps. Okay, you haven't played it. So that game is more of a actual Battlefield type strategy. So you don't want to just run into places. You want to go in as a team. If you don't have your team there, I mean, you're 9 times out of 10, you're going to probably get wiped very quickly. people like to run around with shotguns inside. So, or when they're indoors. So what I do is I run around with a group of people so that we'll just demolish things very quickly. Or I was going around as a sniper. I was staying back and doing what snipers do, sniping. With a medic, I was running around with an LMG for some ungodly reason because those things are huge. If you've ever held like it was a M249 saw, the thing is a monster. Thing is it's freaking huge and it's heavy. At first, no, there is still some people that I've seen where like I'm hiding in a bush. There is no way anybody knows I'm there. They'll come run up and just shoot me like immediately. Like they're shooting, like I'm like I turn around, they're not like near me, they're a little ways away. I'm like, how did you even see me? I'm literally like way in a bush. There's no way for you to see me, but yet they still shoot me. I've seen people shoot through houses, through walls, through vehicles. At least from where they killed me, right? So when because it shows where they're standing when they kill you. So I'm looking at them. I'm like, they're on the other side of a wall. How did they shoot me? Or another time, like I said, through a vehicle, I'm like, I'm on the other, me and you are not on the same side of this vehicle. They shot through the vehicle and killed me. I'm like, how? But like I said, then I kind of realized you can't play it. I like video games in this sport, yeah. But it took me a little bit to realize you can't play it the same way as you would like Battlefield, or not Battlefield, as Call of Duty or Fortnite, because those games are meant to be, you know, you run up on people and you attack people, right? That's how those games are meant to play. When you're playing Battlefield, it's better to run around as a group, or if you're a sniper, stay back, because if you do that, the likelihood of you taking out, a point is a lot higher. You have a lot higher. I mean, unfortunately you don't, but once people learn how to play, when you're playing as a medic, for instance, or I forget what it's called. Apex Legends. Yeah. So, and that took me forever. I was getting so aggravated. Like I just stopped playing. Like I just leave in the middle of a match because I'm like, I can't deal with this. I will get back to Apex Legends here in a second. Boom. I tried that one too. But yeah, so once people learn once they learn that, hey, a medic can bring people back, I've seen a lot of people not grabbing you, and like, because with an assault class, you can drag people back and like stick them. Even you do it a little faster. Your sniper class, it does it slow. I noticed that. I haven't tried it really with the vehicle fixing class. I forget what they're called. But yeah, you can run around just shock people and they come right back up. It's great. Like I've got like 5 people up. It's like all at once, and then I died, but like 5 people were up and they killed them, and that got me up. So I mean, it's like I said, it's more of a squad mentality, which people don't fully understand, which really sucks. A lot of I think there's a lot of new players, but then there's some other players that are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're running around more as a squad. Like I said, that's my opinion. Now with Apex Legends, I don't understand that game. I really don't. A recon, yeah. I pick up ammo. I pick up the wrong ammo for the gun I have because I don't know what ammo I'm supposed to pick up. I don't know what I'm supposed to grab. I just grab random things. I mean, I don't know, man. Because I'm just like super like nervous. I'm like, if people around me, so I start picking stuff up. Eventually I get full really quick because I just pick up everything, and then I have nothing goes together. It's great. So that's my issue with that game. I gotta take these headset off. Oh, looks like there's ads running. But yeah, that started hurting my ears. If those are in too long, they'll start hurting. I could wait a little bit. Oh, yeah, let's I think we don't have, yeah, we don't. Okay. So we do, no, we want Unreal, my bad. Okay, so we'll just try to do this real quick. Actually, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Shoot, I don't remember. There we go. Sorry. All right. I don't know where that went. There we go. We can do so we'll do camera. Oops, that didn't work. Oh, can't do that. We have to do trying to jump scare. Oh. Not really. So we'll just do a blank. We maximum. That's fine. We'll do. So this is camera, and movement. Plug in. There we go. Oh, okay. Oops! I literally had at the top right there. I mean, I can look at some of these, but like I said, what I'm trying to do is make a plugin for all the camera ones. So top down, mainly just top down, and then third person and first person. So I can select, you know, hey, for this game I want to have just the third person, and so then that's how the camera is, and the movement's already all set up. That's why it's camera movement plugin. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't fully know how to do that yet. So, but yeah. So for like I said, for Apex Legend, a friend of mine is okay at the game. He's not the greatest. So you have me, who's like total trash in the game. You have my friend who's okay, and then you have this god tier player, because he literally dragged us to victory by himself. I died, or I went down a couple times. You know, he revived me. My buddy did, or more, my buddy did once too. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh, it's still loading shaders. But I think we're gonna just hurry up and get this done real quick. Or get this, at least part of this set up. I don't know how to do it in just Blueprint, so we can, I guess we can ask. So I do have that. I do have X, like plus or whatever it is. So we can use this. How to in Unreal? I forgot you have to do in Unreal blueprints. Unreal 5. There we go. 5.6 blueprints. How do you set up a plugin that programmer to select which it's not which camera view to use. I don't know, maybe something like that. We can check while it's and it so I like Chat GPT a little bit better because it offers it's a lot quicker. This just gives you a ton of information and it gives you some sites to look at, which I do like as well, but yeah. If you take a pay cut to work at a Wall Street firm with the potential of making more money in 3 to 5 years, small firm? Ooh, that's a good question. And welcome in as a Trojan Mango. With the potential, so it's not like a given. That's the only thing. It depends. So do you like what you're like? I would look at, if it's so for me, do I like what I'm doing now, or would I like doing that at the small firm? Is what the first thing I would look at, and then the other thing I would look at is how is the management where I'm at right now, because you can't really tell. Maybe in an interview you might be able to tell how the management would be depending on what questions you ask. But myself, it would just depend. That's what it would boil down to, is like, do I like working where I work right now, and how's the management? So if I didn't like what I was doing, the only issue then would be, I have a job now, but I'll be making less if I move. Who's to say that in that 3 to 5 years that potential might not happen, and what if they go under too? Because I guess it wouldn't be necessarily go under, because you said there's just a lot of things in that. That's a little rough. Why did I say CPP? I said no. Okay, so first we can do that. I hate this. I hate this map specifically. Give me 1 second. Project settings. I always get the wrong one. There we go. Oh, I guess I did that one. There we go. Maps and modes. Over to nothing because I don't have anything. So we need to add it. Import, add feature content pack. Do you have any stats in your stats? Are you using? Oh, so I don't. So what I do is I'm more of a I guess an architect in the sense. So my job, we have a number of IoT devices that can come onto the network. I will look through, make sure they went through all the procedures that they need to go through to get it added. And then I design, how they're going to be added. So if they need to do, if they need to be behind a firewall, depending on where they're located, or if they need to, if they're at, like, we have a number of branch sites. So if there's at a branch site, then I have to put it on a different section of the network. And then, so I don't figure out the routing. I just say, hey, this is what we're going to do. And then the people below, not necessarily below me, because like I'm actually a low position, so the other SMEs will set up all the configuration on the devices to get what I wanted to work. I guess that's the best way to put it. That's what I do. So, but yeah, I don't really do stats for my job. Okay, so this should be added. Add TVs, printers, some other things that I'm not going to say because it will give away what I do. X-ray machine. Well, not actually, do we do a lot? Not just X-ray, but yeah, a lot of healthcare machines. Is it like your off? It's our entire. It's our entire network. It's very large. Like, it is very large. You think, how many? I mean, we have a lot of WAN sites, so but for the most part, yeah, that's what I do. Or your job title. So I'm a senior network analyst that's doing a network architect job. My average pay, so when I look at a network engineer, I would look at a network engineer as the person that is on the same level as the architect, but that actually would lead the, like, they're in charge of, you know, main, like, having all the configurations of all, like, because I work on the network, so they would do all, they would have, like, they would be the main person that would do all the configurations. So, or they'd probably just hand it out to lower level, like, you know, the normal I guess network analysts like me. But so they'd hand out the work, but like they would be like, they're the ones that have all the knowledge of everything, and then the architects would be, hey, you know, I want this built. You go figure that out how to do it, network engineer, but this is what we're going to be doing. Type of thing. But pay wise, it's so if you go out to a network, let me see. Let me look. Pay. Yeah, so I don't even make. So the average network architect says as 130,000. That's the average. I don't make that much. I make like $40,000 less than that. Or use GNS3 or package. Yeah, so it depends. I guess it would depend on if they're Cisco. Like packet tracer. Oh, I guess the packet tracer is pretty much free now, isn't it? Like that would sketch. So kinda. Oh yeah, I guess it would be. Right. Network engineer would sketch or use GNS3 or packet tracer to model a network architect. Yeah, pretty much. So, like I said, I don't use a tool. I just say, like I said, I don't even think well, I guess yeah, as far as I know, we don't really use a tool. We look at how they have a ton of diagrams, so they'll look at the diagrams and then try to figure out where the best place would be, or would, actually wouldn't even be location either, would it? So yeah, just port, like a lot of port channels. There's a lot of port channels. Let me think. So one, we don't use any software that I know of, at least. Like I said, I worked in a different area, and so I'll just give you a quick rundown of what happened, just so you kind of understand. So I used to work on my work was more along the lines of, it wasn't really virtualization, because we used like Cisco 5Ks and like 7Ks and whatnot. So we use switches to use our network, which was run when using virtualization. Okay. And then I basically got stabbed in the back. So all my rights were revoked. So I could read everything, except for I couldn't actually do any configuration work. So, which is mainly what I did. I did a ton of configuration on, different number of different switches and switch topology, or not, iOS or their OS stuff. So I between a couple different kinds. I did load balancing as well, using our load balancers. So, and then I kind of got stabbed in the back, and all my rights were revoked, where I could only read, except for our firewalls. The firewall, yeah, our firewalls that were within the virtual space. So that's all I can do now. So then they're like, okay, well, here we'll give you this, with a way to get promoted. And I'm like, okay, good. So I was thinking I would get promoted after, the other guy left. And he left, and I'm still doing it. I haven't been promoted. I'm still, but I am the lowest subject matter expert, lowest level subject matter expert. Everybody else is like an architect, or not architect. Everybody else is like an engineer, and then I am not. So I'm an architect. They're all engineers. But yeah, but I'm lower than them, so I should be at their level, or really should be higher. Where I work, if you're an architect, you're higher up, because you know how to do all the engineering work as well. But yeah, so I kind of got stabbed in the back, and now I do that. I do all our disaster recovery plans. I do pretty much, hey, we need this done. Can you go do it? I'll be like, yes, I guess, because it's not like anybody else wants to do it. So basically, I get the work that everybody else doesn't want to do. I do it very well, and people are very happy with my work. So that's all I got. That's all I literally have, is people are very happy with the work I do, even because they don't have to do it. Like one of our SMEs is so busy, he just doesn't have time to do a lot of stuff. So I sit down, I do a lot of our what is it? I'll talk to them, and I'll do a lot of the root cause analysis writing, and then I'll give it over to them that they report, so that they can report it, because they don't have time to write down everything. So they just kind of give me a gist of what happens, and then I do a little bit of digging. I do that as well. This is what we wanted to change. Minimal defaults. And that should have automatically saved. So if we go here. It's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. There we go. Alright. So take this. That. Nope. Just a little bit bigger. Should be okay. So I have nothing right now. I'm just a ball. And I'm also, like I said, I'm learning coding. It's been a while since I used Python, but I also created a number of Python stuff to go through and kind of look at data from a number of different software we use, and kind of meshed it together and kind of had some graphs and stuff. So we got that done. So the other thing we do need to do, we need to go to library. Oh, what was it called? Oh my gosh. I have so much stuff. There it is. Mannequin, add to project. We're going to do this project. Visualizing. I don't have any water either. I probably should get some water. Alright. Yeah, we don't use anything to design. We have, like I said, a lot of just documentation and it's not just documentation. It's the weird. It should have been done. It's the the SME's knowledge as well of how everything's set up is what they go off of. So our SME for the network side would be like, hey, we need to do yada yada yada. We need to make sure we set up these port channels using these ports, and yeah. I think I studied like 20 to 50% of network engineering. It's never going to be 100% because there's always stuff going on that's is kind of nuanced and stuff. So that is a pretty bold statement, yes. But overall generalization knowledge, I mean, it's definitely possible. Web application security. CCI place it. So another person. Oh, is he? No, never mind. He's. Oh, there's another one. So he's really good. Shoot. Let me look up. Oh my gosh. Crap. Hang on. I'm thinking. Give me a second. What the heck's? Give me 1 second. Shoot. IT lab. There's a Jeremy's IT lab. There we go. Here, if you want to check out another good one for CCNA, it is this. Yes, I'm an amazing streamer. We all know this. Him, and then there's, another. Yeah, he's pretty good. He has a whole free course that he has updated for 2025. And he also gave out, if you use. Shoot, what's Anki or something like that. Oops. He has a lot of that's the name of the program. He has a lot of flashcards, and then he has no, it's just flashcards. There's a lot of flashcards using Anki based on the video you're watching. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to. It's been a minute. Let me open it up. I think that's him. Pretty sure. I'm trying to find it. Oh, and he has a place you can. I'm pretty sure it was him. Let me open it. I haven't opened up this application in forever. Yes, he has. For all 63 days, he has flashcards, and not only that, he has double that many videos because he has, like slideshows and him talking about it, and which is fine. I like that. I prefer that. He doesn't just read the slides. He'll read the slides and then he kind of talks about them more in depth based on his knowledge and his work experience. And then the next video after that. Not every single one of them has it, but the next video after that is a lab using Packet Tracer, which he actually goes through in the video too, which is kind of neat. And then usually every so often he has a actually I forgot about him. What was that? I forget what I was saying. And another guy I watch is this guy. He has some actually kind of neat stuff. He was talking, like one of his shorts, he was talking to someone that's like, here, you can use this USB cable, which wasn't just a USB cable. Okay. But yeah, that's some of the stuff that I kind of watch. I like David a lot though. He's super smart. Okay, yeah, it's for pretty much someone who is very I'm sorry, I was reading. So Network Chuck hacked YouTube. Learn how right now. Yeah, I don't think so. Thank you. Oh, okay. I just happened to be looking for free stuff. I never heard of Network Chuck until literally right there when I was looking for that. Is he? Okay, he is. Okay. I like learning a lot of breadth. I'm not sure what that word is. Breadth? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, I just actually looked it up. It's like the width, like wide, not necessarily deep. There we go. Oh, looks like there's ads starting in 2 minutes. So let everybody know. So what was I doing? Okay, so we need to create. Honestly, I don't think you would need a degree, in my opinion. There's just so much information that you can learn online about anything IT related that while, you know, having a degree is nice, I don't think it's necessarily needed. If you can show competency in the subject, then, I mean, it's not like, you know, being a doctor or something, you know, that's where you get your competency is through, you know, going through all the schooling and then doing your residency and internships and stuff. But with IT, it's completely different, because all that stuff is like, here, you know, take all that stuff, so that then you can kind of, you know, take it all in. And if you can, like, my opinion, if I were running my own company, if you had someone that come in with a 4-year degree with no real experience, and someone that had a ton of experience but no, you know, degree or 4-year degree or whatever, I would take the one with the experience, because they would have a better idea of what needed to be done versus the one with a 4-year degree with very little. Now, if you're talking someone who had a 4-year degree plus, you know, 5 or 6 years experience versus someone who had 5 or 6 years experience, then I would kind of be like, I might lean more towards someone with a degree. Maybe. I don't know, honestly. They have the same amount of... Yeah, that would be a hard one. Then I would be based up... I guess that would be more based on personality and how well I get along with both of them. Okay, so content... folder... player. If we go in here, we can do our input, blueprints, and what else we got? Blueprints, animation. Yeah, animations. So, yeah, this would be... Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly... I don't know where it's at. But, shoot. I guess I have to wait a second. Okay, so we have our blueprints. I'm not gonna create a... We'll do... Yep. VP... Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. It is editor. Oops. There we go. We will get back, I guess, here in a little bit. Default, so we can close out of that one. Okay. So where's our skeletal meshes? It didn't transfer over. Okay, there we go. What the heck, man? Jeez. Should be done. All right, perfect. So I realized, I'm like, where's our... Like, I was just going to do this real quick. Oops, we didn't have any of our mannequins. Because that didn't go through. So, another important thing to do, I like to make sure all my stuff opens up in the top. So I go into the editor preferences, and then you can select the main window here. It usually is default. In a new window or the main window if they need it. But I just select main window. Just so that I want it to be there. I don't like stuff popping up. It kind of gets a little bit of a mess. The other thing is we want Manny simple. The triangles 92, same amount of triangles. This one's like half the size. I think it's because there's less bones. 89, 160. Okay, yeah, we'll do simple. No, I didn't want to do that one. I forget what I was saying though, but yeah, I forget. Dang. So we have our content player. Oh, inputs. Kind of deleted these folders from us. That sucks. So we have our input. Let me do put mapping context, player movements, do a new folder, input action. Oh my, shoot. You wanna know what we needed to do? Give me a second. We're gonna move all this stuff. I don't want to get too far. I forgot. So we need to create a new plugin. Shoot, where's that at? Plugins. So we want to add a new plugin. Plugin that contains... Create a blank plugin that can only contain content. I think that's what we want to do. Camera movement. So we should have a plugin called camera movement, which we do. So what we want to do is move this into here. Move here. Shoot. Okay, so it's there, but where's the input? There we go. What we can do is delete that. I think I'm doing this right. Like I said, I don't know for sure. Okay, so input, it didn't even move anything over. Can it not? Player, okay, so it looks like it's fine. What the heck? Input, oops. So then we do Input action, input action. Move. Then we're gonna do crouch, and then IA jump. Perfect. Let's go in here. We don't want this to be digital bool. We want a 2D vector, so left, right, forward, and back. Save that. Close that. Open up the next one. So I'm hitting Control Shift or Space to open up this, because I like to be able to have a wider screen. You can still dock in the layout, so it looks like this, but I think it takes up too much. So I always hit Control Shift. So and this is a digital bool, which we want. So you can either hit it or not, and then the other one is going to be the same thing. So that's it by default, so we're fine there. So then we can go back out to our inputs, and here we can add our that is weird. Huh. I've never seen that before. So let's, I guess, check it real quick. Oh, new folder. So do input actions again out here, because I'm going to test this real quick. Input action, I move. Just fine. So we change this to this. Can I have it empty? Okay, I didn't say it did have an. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's go back out here to this one. Okay, so if we do this, so that's game player input actions, or input actions. Okay, so that's this one right here where we're at. We want this one down here, which it's not. Okay, that is weird. I'm trying something. Oh, there we go. Why is this? Hang on, because we went up to edit plugins, and then we need to add a plugin, but it's not. Content only. So I guess let's. All right, I don't care about this now. We will do Grok, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you? create a plugin for camera and movement. Let's see. We did that and it blank. I can't do it. C++ is recommended for plugins. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna. Okay, so don't save. We're not saving this. We're just gonna go back to here. Okay, so where we were in this, at least, I was trying it. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. I want to try to get this done, I guess, in C++, because I really do. I mean, as much as it's gonna be a pain in the butt, I need to update. I need to do this. So we have. Okay, so what do we need to do? So we need to create an animation or do the animations. So what we are working on is a boolean for is jumping. So if you're like in the air, so you're if you know you are jumping, or you're, and then I was going to do one for crouch to check if you're crouching. So let me delete this. So, and then we did this because we were trying to get the so can we do, I wonder something super hand jump this. Nope. Internal implementation equals, is that not gonna work? Okay, so that's not gonna work because it's check if the character can jump in the current state. Default implementation. Let me go back here. So that's not gonna work because we can't. So how do you get? How to set? Okay, perfect. All right, I got the question. Based on what Boom was saying. Oh wait, we need to. Oh, I can't. Oh, it was already running. I muted it. Whoops. Oh, it's a game. That's. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Marcus? I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm basically in. Actually, I don't have it running. Well, so I learned like a week ago, I think, that the position I was trying to go for isn't going to be posted anytime soon. So, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Oh, is it yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? There we go. Try it again. Should be fine now. But yeah, other than that, doing trying to figure out which I'm trying to show you real quick, just because it's easier to show. I'm not the best at explaining things. I'm horrible at it, in all honesty. I was thinking of making it in blueprints and then turning around and trying to code it. So I might start working on something like that. So, but basically, when you are in character, there it is. in here, in your player character, you can do, oh, okay, jump. So I have can jump. I'm trying to figure out how to make it so I can click it or not have it checked. Is what I'm trying to do, and it's not going very well. There we go. Let's use this. Chat GPT. Let's try Chat GPT. Oh my gosh, I was listening to David Bombal, I think his name is, and they're like in the UK now. Their VPNs, aren't working, so the government can dictate where you can go in the UK, and that's all you can do. For C++, Gemini is a bit better. Okay. Give this a shot. Oh, well, I'm in the... Hang on. My name is... hello, doctor. Yes, there we go. But my name's Doug. You can read that in my thing. I just wanted to... how do you... Oh, okay, here. For HLS... What's that? HLSL. Oh, high level shader language. Okay. Oh. In Unreal 5 C++, how do you check the can jump button? I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. Okay, so no, that is incorrect. I am sorry. Well, hang on. That doesn't, I want to have it, I want to be able to select it. I don't even know how to ask the question I want to ask, because it's kind of long, and I'm not sure how to, type it out. But that's... Okay, so in Unreal 5 C++, how do you create a plugin where the developer can choose the camera mode, I guess, can check or can allow or disallow jumping and crouching. What the heck? Okay, so I can help you. Find a solid setting point for your plugin. You can use the project settings mode. Okay, so all right, let's kind of dig through this code real quick, because I kind of can read code a little bit. But thank you for letting me know about this. I did not know. Hopefully, I don't know. So step one, create the plugin. I understand. I know how to do that. So I tried. So here, first, let's see if we can do that real quick. Let's go into. Okay, so here it is. So we go edit plugins. So when I try to do add, I can do a blank one. Okay, but he said a third party library. A third person template as your starting point. A blank sufficient for this task, which I did. Give your plugin a name, which I haven't done anything with the plugins yet. I'm gonna have to literally move everything over, but that's fine. Click create plugin, Unreal, generate this. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna do it in this one. I'm gonna create a whole new one, a new project, and then just copy everything over. Okay, so the core of the code is a UObject class. Oh my, why would you do that? I have never played. I know that's from Five Nights at Freddy's because I've watched a lot of people play Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played it, and I'm tempted to, but that game just looks like it would terrify me. I don't mind like horror games or scary games, but that one is like more of like a jump scare. I don't like those. It's like just make sure you're okay. It's like, what is it called? So there's another game. If you've ever, this game is old. This game, Fear. Yeah, 2005 first shooter psychological horror game for, oh my gosh, this game was, whew. It's a very overrated video game. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one a lot. I thought it was really good. I haven't played the other one, so excuse me. Create your C++ in your source folder. Call it player setting or player controller settings. Define the enum for the camera modes. We'll use this in a drop-down menu in the editor. Add uProperty variables, which I understand about the uProperty. So all right. So no export types. I don't know what this is. And then that's normal. Still enum to define our camera. So enum. So this is like your uProperty, but not. Class camera mode. I forget what that's for. First person meta display first person. Okay. Oh, that is for class config game default config class player control API. So part of public UObject. So this class is part of the UObject. $50 billion so public, always allow developer to choose the camera mode. I don't know what this does. I'll have to look into this. Allows the developer to enable or disable jumping. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so the two bools. This is something I need to do, like ask the AI so I can get a better understanding of what's going on. So, and once again, thank you, Marcus, for showing me this. I did not know. Hopefully it's free for a while. Like I can use it a whole bunch because I'm very dumb. So then you'll need to tell Unreal about our settings class so it can display the editors we've done with in the usual startup function. See, like this. I don't know really what that define is. I'll have to look this up. It says ask. I don't want to ask because I need to. First of all, can you just save? If you want to close, how do I? So the thing I'm noticing with this, I don't like already, is when you use, we can go over to here, like ChatGPT, right? Let's ask ChatGPT the same thing because I'm kind of curious. We can copy this. Ask because it's easier to show this way. I'll let it go through real quick while we're looking through this. Open the inside these. So select inside the required headers and register the settings to your CPP file. Okay, so you are. That's player control. What is this? Player controller.h. So this is already at a way more advanced level than I'm. So startup module. This is your. Because it doesn't have this. That's why I'm kind of curious what this is. Okay, if I settings. Yeah, this is like very advanced. Okay, so let's go back here real quick. So the good thing with this is you have this. I can copy this whole thing out of the out of here, and I can then post it into Obsidian very easily, and it'd have all this, you know, as what it was required. But this is wrong. Maybe not, but it's not in the enhanced. Here, what's this? Okay, we can close out of that one. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Now I need Unreal about our settings classes, so I can display it in the module startup. Open the plugin's main module file. It's found in player controller as a source directory. Include the required headers to register the settings. So that's new. I don't know what that one is. I've never seen that before. So that's its own. It's up here. Yeah, this is right. This is. Oh, it's all mad. It's mad now. This is all new right there, though. So allow the settings to your character. All right, so what is this doing? Let's see. So this is your constructor default. Setup. Get the plugin settings. If settings. So basically, you're checking to make sure there is something in settings. If not, it'll just skip this. So then you're setting up a switch statement. Okay, I get that. Set the camera to first person use. Okay, hides mess. Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna want. So setting the boot. Okay, I understand. And then it breaks out. Third person. Set the camera for first person. I would change this. It's not. It needs to be a little bit out for a little further. Okay, so I understand this. This is like I said. You're making a switch, which is, you know, a case statements. I understand that. Override the jump and crouch functionality. View player controller settings. Settings is okay. Only while jump if setting is true. If settings, so if that's true and settings be allowed jumping. Super. So you're calling the jump. You can show a message of jumping is disabled. Okay, so something is currently disabled. All right. I literally, I don't. Oh, man. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Oh, ads are in progress. I'm sorry. Whoops. All right, we're gonna wait, I guess. So let's take a look at this real quick to see what this gave me. Okay, so they're doing the same thing. Allow crouch. Functions. Can't crouch. Can't. Okay. Allow crouch, allow jump. So you're allowing it, you're setting it to true first. Okay. Return camera mode. So camera mode is here. So it's going to be one of these two. Okay. Okay. All right. So it looks like we're back. Sorry, I was looking at how this is set up and seeing if it's some similar stuff, but I don't. You see how this is kind of colored? I don't like how this isn't. That's the other thing I don't like. I would have to see what this does. I don't know what this does. Like I said, I don't. It would be nice. What is this? Create something based on this. Okay, no. I don't want to close it. So wait, if I close it, then I click this. It's this. Okay. Like I said, the one thing I don't like about this is I can't. Like, how do I save it? Change tone, suggested edit. I literally have to go like do this, and it's kind of annoying. So if I were to copy all this, just so I can set it aside. Open this up. Oh. Okay, so if we look at that, so we can go in here. So what it does is it does the ticks, right? So we can go to each tick section to do CPP and then it change it over. I'm fine with that. That's fine. That'll work. That'll work perfectly. So okay, I'm fine with that. So okay, so I was curious. All right. Regardless, what we want to do is in Unreal Blueprint a checkbox for can jump under what is it? Close out of this. Close out of this. No, we want under movement capabilities. How do you check and uncheck that box in C++? Okay, so B can ever jump variable within the... Oh, that's why. We found it. All right, perfect. That's... All right. So if we go in our thing over here, let's close out of this. No, cancel. We want to keep that open. So if we go into... So if we go here... oh, it's right here. Okay, we can close out of this. Okay. This is a different approach from can jump function mentioned in the canvas document. While can jump is a check that returns a boolean based on B can is a setting. Yes. Thank you again, Marcus. This is awesome. I did not know about. Let's do it upgrading. Does it tell how many times I can use it? $20 a month? Wow. jeez. I can't right now. I was curious. This is what I needed to know right here. So what we can do, so we can check this real quick. So because then what we can do is I can, instead of, basically, like I said, my plugin I'm trying to create is based off of the camera. And then, where's my mouse? There it is. And then it's based off the movement and anything dealing with the movement. So I can turn on and turn stuff off and based on what I'm feeling, I want my game to be. So if I wanted a third person where I can't jump and I can't crouch, I can only crouch or, whatever. So I cannot jump and I can crouch. So I would, select third person and I can crouch, can't jump. And then bam, oops, I didn't mean to knock that, but bam, and then we can go run off and kind of have that section done. So I still need to, created, that's just one plugin. There's a number of plugins I'm going to want to create. I have that one. I want to create a one for inventory I can use. And there's a number of other ones as well. So that's going to work. So let's give this a shot. So if we do, and it's based on a flag. So if we do, we'll set it here real quick. We'll put it here. Put it in jump. So we'll do, so they have it set up so it's gets character movements. B can ever, is there no, so there is no, that, see, can try, yeah, it's not there. So we're in player. Okay, damn it. Okay, so let's do this. Over here. So what did it say? It was a... Oh. So we need documentation. Let's do this. Okay. See, this is like the worst documentation. At least in Unreal 4, it actually had, other things with it than just, you would think it would go through and be like, here's everything associated with it, which is what it used to do, and now it doesn't do that anymore. Which really sucks. B can ever, we can check and see if B can ever jump. See, there's no results. Oh, can't jump. Oh, okay, I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to go turn my light on. So it says it's under nav movement Hang on. Is this still running? It is. I want to say that sounds familiar. That. Oh, I forgot it. We got it. We're fine. Damn. Where's it at? Alright. Like, what? Where's it at? Alright. Hopefully. I'm seeing where that is. Here it's saying it's. But it's not. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So, oh. All right. So we have. You jump. Can jump is under. Oh, it is nav movement. Can jump. So why is it saying it's under movement? So. I was supposed to do animations is what I was supposed to be doing, and I forgot. Oh well. I kind of went off in my own little bubble world of how do you do this, and it did not go. Kinda went okay. Check. So what it said to do was to add this. We are in the CPP file. Okay. But so what we could do is can't ever jump. So let's see if I can just do that. Can ever jump? Nope. So do you not need this? No, you do. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I see crouching. I don't see jump though. I am not sure. Because this was saying it was under... Actually, want to know what? Oh, I think we already have one of these. We do. Oh, nope, we don't. So let's try now, maybe? Oh, B. Can ever jump? No, my gosh, I can't spell. So that is still not. So if you're allowed to... That does not work. Well, is a check that choose blue based on the current conditions setting. But like I said, we looked and it shows us that this is in that, you know, nav movement capabilities, and then jump. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to change. And that's not going to be in this controller, so we don't need these open. Delete that. We will delete this for now. Okay. I guess I don't. So I checked the character movement, and it's not there. Not bad. Sorry about that. But that, see, is not a thing. B can ever jump is under iNav. The iNav movement interface. Still saying, so despite the C code access. This probably is part of that. Okay. There has to be. So when we character movements, Can ever jump. Oh. Jump equals false. Oh. See what happens. I don't think it's gonna work because this is red. Okay, I was trying to look up that error. All right, so we do error C 2659, I think, right? As person. Okay, so correct function. So basically, what it's saying is that since it's a function, you can't do that. It's hand slapped. All right, so jump. See, it's a function because of that. Oops. So what's get character movement. See what it says. I'm arguing with it now. Okay. But I want to be able to uncheck or check and see. Really? You gotta do that, huh? Let's see if that works. Huh, interesting. There is no... Well, hang on a second. I just saw something. Can we do this? Can ever jump false? So why is... Because we're passing... So has... Oh, man. So this is wrong because it's not supposed to have anything in it. See, it can't even put true. Oh, man. Okay, so what did... Oh, here we go. Let's see if who's smarter. Who's smarter? Who's the smartest AI? All right, we're checking this out. So B can does it though. Get character movement. But there is none. Character. Character component. B can jump. Oh. Oh my gosh, should I figure this out? Is that just me randomly typing, figure something out? There's no red wiggles. Let's see. Has this been like a 2-hour trudge through like some random stuff? We'll see. Come on. Cross my fingers. We got this. Come on, we got it. Gotta have faith. Alright, so we want to do open this. So we did have can jump. What checked? Okay. Nope, it's still checked. See, it's still checked. Damn it. Let me check. Let's see if anybody in my team is on. Holy cow, there's a ton of people. Huh, okay, sorry, I was just looking. Oh shit, I didn't even shoot, I didn't realize it was 10:30. So this did not work. So let's go back here real quick. Let's just kind of look through. So what's my character? So A characters. Okay, so let's go. Where's it at? Here it is. So if we go up here, so it's a player. Okay, we could try that. So a player character. Get. Okay, there we go. So what's this? Okay, that's not working. Shoot. And that doesn't have that. That's what that... No. No. Okay. Everybody's saying that's very interesting. We can check. I don't think this is gonna work though. So this is the header. Or no, that's the CPP file. What's this? So that's the whole thing. They're all saying this is a thing, and that is not a thing. So if we do, all right. Let's do this real quick. Let's get rid of this. Let's go here. So what we're going to do is visible anywhere. We will do jump. We'll move it up. We'll put it with jump. And then we will so bool b or b can carry. Okay, so what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this now? Oh. See, that doesn't make any sense. Virtual. No, it doesn't make sense either, probably. That's what I'm trying to figure. Where is this? This, like I said, this doesn't really make any sense. Like this whole thing. So we would do. Let's, instead of a bool, let's change this to. Void. Okay, let's just switch it over to a void. Virtual void. Don't want it to be a const. So what's okay? So just the void. I guess. What? Why is this working then? Alright, let's see what's going on. Void type is only valid as a return type. What does that mean? Does that have to be in public? No, because these are in oh. 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 Okay, so we have this. go here. We'll go here. We'll just grab this to see what it does. I don't think this is gonna work though, because once again, we already tried this and it didn't work. Yeah, so that is not a thing, which is what I thought. So when you erase this, and see, that's the three things you can do with it. All right, well, I'm going to get going, I think. It's been a long night and I got nowhere fast is what I got. So YouTube, I will be on sometime tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure when. I was thinking maybe around 11:30. I was gonna eat at 11. Maybe get on around 11:30 and just be on. Oh shit! Should I do that though? My wife and I usually walk early in the morning to kind of get, that out of the way. So I mean, I probably could just go later at night, but I don't want to do that either. Yeah, I'll probably go for a couple hours. Probably I'll start 11:30 my time, which it is 10:45 right now. My mom just sent me a text. So yeah, I think I'll go on for a couple hours tomorrow during the day, which, after that I can then I do need to mow the yard, so I could probably do that tomorrow evening. But yeah, so I will be on then YouTube, and I so hope you all have an awesome, I don't know what time it is. It's like I said, it's real late for me, so hopefully you guys have an awesome night and the rest of awesome weekend. So I will see you guys, at least on YouTube, I'll see you guys in the morning sometime, my time, so which is Eastern time in the United States. So like I said, it's 10:45 my time, so like 13 hours from now, I guess, would probably be about the time. So have an awesome one. See you guys on YouTube. Bye. Okay, so